Hello, welcome to this version of my video. In this version of my video, I'm going to be explaining the differences between archiving a file, deleting a file, and backing it up on WipFrag. And I'm going to start with deleting an analysis file on WipFrag. As you can see, the new arrangement of files and folders are actually reorganized to be at the edge side of the software interface. So deleting a file or a project file or a specific analysis still remain the same, but in this case there are two stages in the deleting. You can delete an analysis from your account, and you can also remove an analysis from a device. So I'm going to show you how to do these two first, as the aspect of deleting covers these two particular classes. So to delete a specific analysis, for example, I want to delete the blasted rock B. You click the select icon there and you select the specific analysis you want to delete or a specific project file you want to delete. Then you go to the three dots with circle right here at this edge. You click that, then you click delete if you want to delete permanently from the account, or you click remove in case you want to remove it just from this particular device, and you want other devices that have access to the account to still have this specific account on their cloud or on their workspace. So as I've said, I'm going to be demonstrating how to delete permanently from the account in this particular tutorial. So let's delete permanently from this account. As you can see, you type in delete to delete it permanently from this account, and you can see here you type delete and press OK. Then the analysis or the specific project file is gone. Let's cover the aspect of backing up a file or backing up an analysis on the software. To back up means you are manually extracting those file or those analysis, and you are saving a copy on your computer. So let's do that. To do that, you want to complete the analysis. So for example, if you want to back up this image or this analysis, so you complete the analysis, and the software walk you through the workflow that you need to follow to complete an analysis. And as soon as you're done with that analysis, it's going to mark it green. So you click that analysis, you generate the chart, and you go to the export icon here. So depending on what you want to back up, if you want to back up just the result, that is the PDF or the PNG or the CSV file, you can export that. You can also back up everything. Or if you want to back up a file that can allow you to open the complete analysis on the software again whenever you want to visit that, you can back up the ENA file. Okay, so in this case, let's assume we're going to be backing up the whole file. So we save as, and when you click save as, the software will ask you the folder you want to back it up or the folder you want to save the whole analysis. So in this case, we want to first create a backup folder, and as I've said, this is a manual approach of backing up, and I will cover the archiving, which does all this automatically by up. So let's create a folder, and we call this backup from WipFrag. So we call it backup, and you have that folder created already now, so you can easily select the folder from your PC, and you can save this manually. So this is manual backing up. Now you have it backed on your computer, and I like to mention that this backup will only happen to this particular device. So if by any means you decide to delete this analysis from this account, you only have a backup on this specific account on this specific device only. So, and if you delete it, you have the analysis not available for other devices. Okay, so that is I've covered deleting and backing up an analysis on WipFrag, especially on the latest version. So let's talk about the archiving. What does the archiving covers, and what do you have as a backup data from the archiving? So to archive on the new version, you want to make sure you are currently on the new version, which is WipFrag 4.061 on Windows or WipFrag 4.039 on the mobile device. Okay, let's look at what archiving covers. Okay, to archive on your account, the first thing you want to do also is that you've already completed the analysis. I like to mention mentioned that you can't archive what is on the cloud. You need to download it to the local disk to be able to archive it. Okay, so let's assume we want to archive 2 or 3 analysis on this workspace. As I've said, first thing, you want to complete the analysis and you have the green mark on it, so you select those analyses that you want to archive. So we're archiving these 3 analyses. So you go to the 3 dots. As you can see, you have the archive here as an icon, so you click archive. So when you click archive, the software will give you a summary of what it's going to do for you. And the major purpose of this archiving approach is to make sure you free up space on your cloud. Right now the cloud limit is 1 gig per account, so you don't want to have more than that. Will you be restricted from using the software when the cloud storage is full? No, you will still have full access to the software and you'll be able to do your analysis, but you'll be limited with what you can actually save on the cloud. What are the benefits of having your analysis save on the cloud? One of the major benefits of this is that you can easily access your analysis on multiple devices, and also this cloud storage capacity of this software allows you to work as a team. If you have multiple people working on the same project, someone can take the image on site and you can have access to this image through the cloud system, because the cloud system will save a copy and you can download it on any other device. And let's say, for example, you are working on a device and you have the device is damaged, or you lost the device, you can easily log into another device and access your analysis through the cloud system. So these are few among many other things that the cloud allow you to do, but you don't want to overshoot the cloud. As I've said, it's going to be enforced few days time, and of which you'll be notified when you can only use 1 gig capacity only on the cloud. So archiving analysis will help you save a copy of the analysis file on your computer, that is the computer you're archiving from. So you have a copy on that local space, and also it's going to remove that analysis from your account completely. When you click the archiving, and the archiving will save a copy, it's going to remove the analysis completely on your account. That means every other devices that have access to that analysis, the analysis will be removed from them. Okay, then it's going to retain all the output data in the cloud. So this, I like to emphasize, the output data will be the data that consists of the D values and the sphericity and the likes. All other output that you need to actually revisit that analysis will be retained in the cloud. And then this the archiving tool will also free the cloud storage space. Okay, unlike the cloud storage system that allows you to see the image and also the image card, the archived output data will be available on your account. Okay, so let's first archive this particular analysis that we're using in this tutorial. So after clicking next, you have the 3 images so that you can review and make sure they are the right images you want to archive. So you click next. So you can see here, if we completely archive these 3 images, we're going to be saving 9 megabytes on our cloud storage. Okay, you click next, and the software is going to ask you to select a folder where you want to archive. I want to recommend that first you create a folder on any other in any location on your device where you call it an archive. You can call it archive analysis from WipFrag, so that every point in time you can easily save all your analysis there. Okay, so you select, and the software will ask you to navigate to that folder where you want to save the archived analysis. So on my device, as you can see, I've already I have already created a folder, and I've called it archive. So you want to select that and click OK. Then the next thing to do is to type in archive here in capital letter. Okay, you type in archive to actually complete the archiving process. So you type in archive and you click archived, and the software will show you a progress bar, and it's going to let you know when it's done archiving. As I've said, completing the archiving will do first is going to save a copy of that on the local folder that we've created. Is going to delete the analysis completely on all devices that have access to this account, and it's going to free your storage. In this case, it's freeing up 9 megabytes, and it's also going to save an output data of all these 3 images. For example, it's going to save it in the cloud.